And I wanted to talk about, man. Let's talk about album of the year so far, and then we can get back to that other stuff. So let's talk about album of the year. Y'all got an album of the year list so far? Bryce, you made a list. Your top 5 albums this year.
Mm. Yeah. Nah, man. I got a list for you, dog. Hold on, now. Give me like 5 seconds. I'll throw that
All
thing
right, all
together.
right. Well,
I
then
did
B,
listen
what's
to that Michael album finally. That was pretty good. I was thoroughly surprised about that. So that
okay?
was
All right.
cool.
So I was excited. I was hoping that this West Side was gonna drop, but it didn't come out, or at least I didn't find it. If it is out, so that wasn't able to be in here for my top five. But what I did was I ranked my five, man, by the ones I listened to the most this year.
Okay,
So we reviewed the
Mhm.
that's
albums.
fair.
We think certain ones are better than others, but and the Michael just came out fairly recently. So I looked at
Mhm.
my stats. I looked at my stats in YouTube Music, which ones I've been playing the most. Number
Yep.
one album I've been playing the most, that Glorious Game, man, Black Thought, man.
100%, man. That is the
I've been
best
playing that the
album this
most, man.
year.
So I played that and I didn't even realize it but I looked at the songs and like the title track, uh
Mm-hmm.
The Weather played a lot. Like I
Yeah,
got a lot. I played
yeah.
those songs a lot. So that got a lot of burn from me for my number one. But my number two, you gonna be mad, dog. Scaring the Hoes.
Oh
Number
no,
two,
bruh.
dog.
No, bruh. Not at
You gonna
all,
be
dog.
mad. Scaring the Hoes.
That's
See,
number
bro, I'm sorry,
200
man.
on the list,
Look,
dog. No, that's number
when those songs
200. No,
come
you are
on my
crazy
mix,
for that.
when
It's
my
not.
when those
I
songs come on my mix, I don't know why, dog. I do not skip them, bro. Scaring
so
the Step Up Pig, God Loves You, Kingdom Hearts Key. Yo, these songs are
that's the
so
only
great,
one.
man.
That's the only
No,
one.
no,
Okay,
dog. Go listen to
listen.
God Loves You, bro. Danny
I will.
Brown verse is so hilarious, man. The dude uses a bunch of about Bible references about sex. It is mad funny, man.
Number
Danny
one.
Brown is funny. That dude's
That's
the first
offensive.
line is that
Okay,
pussy
so
on my face, I'ma speak in tongues.
that's
So
crazy. All
stupid,
right.
man.
Uh, the the first things first, man. I I was listening. So in my mix, I'm listening to all the different songs, trying to figure out what's the best album of the year. Kingdom Hearts Key came on, and I was like, "Oh, this is dope." I forgot how much I like that song. Let me play the album again. Make sure I wasn't tripping. I played it again, man. I'm not tripping. It's worse. It was worse, if anything, than the first time
No,
I
man.
heard it.
Nah, you hating. Look, I
It's
didn't know this dude,
not good.
JPEG Mafia, man. But I mean I hadn't listened to none of his music, but this album is dope. I'm sorry. I have to keep it up there high, man. It's got a lot of burn from me. A lot of
So
burn.
you think it's better than the Michael album with all that personal stuff? You think
So,
some
well, okay, so hold on. Like I said, that album just came out. So
okay.
I'm going by what I listened to the most. I
All right.
did listen to that album a few times this week, but when I put it back on random, and
Mhm.
when that random stuff comes on, and when Step Up Pig comes on, it's not getting skipped. It's not getting skipped, man. I've been playing these songs nonstop. What's the one about the what you call people? The Garbage Pail Kids. Come on,
Oh,
man.
that's the worst one. That's the
No,
worst beat.
this
That
album is dope,
production
man.
is so
I'm
bad.
sorry. It's getting burned from me this year. Now, my number three was that Mind of a Saint. All right.
Okay.
I wore
Mhm.
that out pretty much the first 3 months of the year. I think that came out in January. And I played that pretty much all the way through, definitely through March. Um, so Views from the Valley, Straight Drop, Brick by Brick. I played those songs a lot, a lot, a lot. They came up in my list. Number four, Won't He Do It for me? Conway the Machine. I've been playing those songs a lot since I got that album. What's that been out about a month? Brooklyn Chop House, Chosen, Brucifix. So
Chosen is
those
the
getting a lot of burn from me. Um, and then my number five, I would say, is that Michael. But like I said, this order at the end of the year is gonna be different. So we 6 months
mhm.
in, we finished half the year pretty much. We got what 1 week to go left in June. So that's about what I would say for my top five. Now I hate to leave out my man Jay Skis. I thought he had a great album, and I listened to some of those songs a lot, like Symmetry, Burn the Phone,
Mhm.
Ekin 3,
Mhm.
uh, Noir or Never, Shay Noir. Bad Apples, Veracruz, Brilliance. Got a lot of burn from me. So those are my top 5-ish, top. And I had, like I said, I had 2 more on there, 6 or 7 kind of the albums that I wanted to make sure I gave some love to, because those are my favorite ones so far this year, or at least that I played the most. There's other good albums, but I played those 5 the most.
Yeah. All right. I mean, I was surprised that you had the Black Thought number 1 too. That was number 1. Every time I played it, every time there's not a skips track on that album to me. That album plays straight through so well, so good. I never feel. I mean, I love Black Thought. I mean, he just flows so well on this stuff. I love the live instrumental, production, and I love, even the stuff talking about. Like he's also got personal songs on there and stuff like too. He has a track about past relationship when he was younger and stuff like that. It's not the same type of thing as the Michael album, but it's just Black Thought. I love yeah, man. I just love
The weather is extreme, man. Extremely good storytelling, man. I mean, he talks about all the
Yeah.
details in his grandma's house and
Yeah.
how different stuff happens. And I mean, I could almost see it, because you could think about like the old folks used to go in their house, they had that plastic on their sofas
Yeah.
and stuff, that vinyl. And so you would see that, and like I see that when I hear that song. That's why like I said, that one really stands out to me, especially. So it's that one, and then Glorious Game, man. I love that song, man. That's such a smooth
Yeah.
song to me. I listen to that
I
one a
flow
lot.
like the
So,
Nautilus, man. Yeah,
yeah,
I love this.
yeah.
Yeah,
So I listen
man.
to that a lot. And then yeah, those are definitely, that's definitely probably my favorite one this year. But I love that Mind of a Saint was carrying me through the whole first part of the year. So yes, I don't play it as much now, and I noticed that when I looked at my stats, it was like it was getting tons of burn, and then it's just going down now because there's always new stuff, and I'm always listening to different things. So it was good.
Yeah, it was tough for me to, like I said, to Black Thought to me is clearly the number 1 in my opinion. But it was to me the Michael album, and then it's the Ransom album, then the Sky Zoo, and then I had Static at number 5. Both the Skis and the Conway definitely in the mix too. I listen to the best songs on those albums a lot, but just when I'm listening straight through the album, I feel even they were close with the Statics, because to me the Static just has too many songs, and so there are a lot of songs on there that I like. So I don't know. Those 3 all close. The Static, the Skis, the Conway, all real close to me. They all pop up on my mix, and there's certain songs I like. But those main 4 albums, the Black Thought, the Killer Mike, the Sky Zoo, and the Ransom, are the 4 albums that I feel like are consistently impressive to me. Each time I listen to them, I can play them straight through. What they're talking about. Each one has, like I said, content. They all have dope rhymes, their bars, and they have good production for each one of those. So I mean, I just feel like those 4 albums are great. Yeah. What
So
about you,
that's your
brother?
list?
That's
Yeah.
my list right now.
I think you only
All
named
right, all right,
4.
all right.
That's fine.
No, I
Yeah.
named 5. I said Static. It's number 5. But
Oh,
I
it's
just
that.
said
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
I
okay,
said
just too many
it's
songs.
Black
Okay.
Thought, Mike, Killer Mike, Sky Zoo, Ransom. No, Ransom and then Sky Zoo. Ransom and then Sky Zoo. Y'all didn't hear that? Y'all didn't hear that Ransom yet?
Nah, man, I ain't
No,
pay for it, man.
I gotta
Okay.
buy. I gotta spend my $5, dog. I gotta do
Y'all
it.
brokies can't spend $5 on the music. Look, this is the
Spent all my
problem.
money on
So
video
Ransom
games,
talked
man.
about y'all on his album too.
That's
Man.
a
He talked
fact.
about y'all on his album too.
I spent my money on video games, man. Sorry,
He
Rand.
talked about the people. He talked about the people who will spend thousands of dollars on some Louis Vuitton stuff, and then second you get get a break, they want some free stuff from you, and then that's y'all right there. Y'all want the music unless it's free.
I didn't spend $1,000 on Louis Vuitton, so
You get those shorts, that short outfit.
The merch
only the
drop.
shorts.
Order
Yeah,
it, man.
just the shorts. You're right. But I want the socks. I can't get the socks. The cheerleader socks.
Uh,
The cheerleader socks
But-
probably cost $200.
but
What Alchemist album were you talking about? You
Larry
said Aqua?
June.
Oh, you said Static. You said Static. You said
I
Static.
said static.
Okay.
I said static.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure. All right.
The
Number
I'm
5.
okay.
I got it's either Michael or the Static album for me because I did like they got like 7 songs on that Static album I like for a long time. But like I said, I just heard Michael this week and it was good. That was my first time listening to Killer Mike, so that was a good introduction for me.
Mm-hmm.
4, I'll put Mind of a Saint. 3, I put Won't He Do It. 2, I put Currency for motivational purposes only or
Mm-hmm.
motivational use only. And then 1, I put The Great Escape with Alchemist and Larry June.
Okay. Okay. All right. So you like that slower melodic stuff
Yeah, that's me.
more.
I listened
For
to
sure.
it a
Yeah.
good bit, man. I just
Yeah,
I listened to it a good bit for the first like what 2 weeks, and then it just didn't keep it going, man. I guess that's what the thing is for me.
Yeah.
And that's my thing with bars. This is my point. Because I like that music too. That and like when it pops up on my mix, I'm not. There's plenty of Larry June songs I got and stuff like that. But when you have like lyricists like Black Thought, to me, there's so much more replay ability because it's not just the beat, it's the words are breaking down what he's saying, it's the flows he's using, all of that. I feel like makes it more replayable than I feel like the Larry June is dope. It's cool, listen, but it's
Mhm.
real estate and and vibes. Like that's what
Yeah,
I
it's
get.
not like Danny Brown, man. Danny Brown got that energy, man, and the bars.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying?
No, definitely a lot of energy in that album.
Nah, scary
I was
energy,
sleeping,
man.
bro.
That's
I can't wait to
scary
go to
energy.
that show, man. I can't wait to go to that show.
Yeah, no,
That's gonna
man.
be great.
You get that's the type of show you come back mauled, dog. You come back in the mosh pit. You come back from the mosh pit.
Man, look, man. Do I look like I'm about to mosh somebody, man?
Yeah, man. Yeah, you come on, dog. Stop fronting. You gonna be in your Louis Vuitton moshing, man. That's crazy.
Hey, all right. If I was doing it that big, that'd be dope. I just hit somebody with my Louis Vuitton purse in the mosh pit. That'd be
Yeah,
crazy.
that's what do you think that big bag is
That's a
for,
luxury. That's luxury right there. I have a brick in my Louis purse, just doing this, throwing that shit around. Like, yes, okay.
All right. So